Coming up on ETV Magazine, he's got a shaved head and he's packing a gun. Get ready to meet our new student resource officer. Also, fall sports season is finally wrapped up. Check it out on our new segment we like to call Ike Sports. And finally, Time to Chill has taken a brand new turn. All that and more, and it all starts now.
Hey guys, welcome to ETV Magazine. I'm Demarion Fuentes.
And I'm Elisa McGaffin.
Remember at the beginning of the year when the new officer was introduced to everyone?
Yeah, Officer Schenck. Matt Dealer got a more in-depth view on what he did before coming to Eisenhower.
As far as I can remember, even as a little kid, I thought about being a cop. I was going to be in the military and then be a police officer, and then I did both.
For Schenck, his job duties range from the general to the specific.
Help the administrators when there's issues that might cross the line in criminal activity, assist in discipline issues that might cross the line in the criminal, in that gray area. Kids need help. Think someone hit their car outside, I can pull up the cameras, do accident reports, anything and everything they need assistance with.
The new school resource officer said that his job in the district is a different type of police work, and he likes the change.
I'm just not here at EHS. I get called to all of the schools. The interaction with the staff and the kids, well, it's actually police work, but a different type of police work. I enjoy getting to know the kids, helping out with problems, seeing resolution. Sometimes when back in the years when I was a police officer back on the street in New Orleans and Gulfport, you go to a call, then you leave, and you really don't know the long-term resolution of that call, of that problem. But here you're in a situation to where not only you go handle these issues and these problems, you can follow up more easily and you can see hopefully positive resolution.
As with any police officer, there are always many positive and negative stories for them to tell about their dealings with the public. For Schenck, there is one that stands out more than others.
And I was doing some undercover narcotics work in Gulfport, and I kind of look scruffy. I know you have a hard time believing that. I can down dress and look pretty street. And I was going out undercover buying drugs. So I wound up going to a house where this drug dealer was suspicious of me being a police officer. And he had a crackhead there buying crack, so he asked me to come in the house with him, and we go all the way to the back of the house. And I'm sitting there, and he's putting some crack in the pipe, wanting me to smoke it. So I'm giving the signal for everybody to come, and I got my back to the wall so I can see the front door, and there's nobody coming. And I'm wondering where they're at, because things are getting kind of time crunch. You know, they actually surrounded the wrong house. They were at the next door neighbor's house, I found out later, which I wasn't happy about. So he goes to give me the crack, so I'm like, okay, I got to play this through. I grab it, I reached down like I was going to smoke it, I dropped it, drew my gun, and took them both down while I was waiting for my backup to find out where I was. And the side thing to this is I'm sitting there against the wall, and there's a door over here to my left, and I'm sitting here holding these guys at gunpoint, talking on a mic, because I got a mic, something like this, so they can hear me, trying to give them the directions, the description of the house I'm in. This Rottweiler comes out of this dark room that's next to me, and he stands there, and he's looking at me, and he's looking at the guy, and I'm with the gun. And Rottweilers got really good poker faces. You don't know if they're mad or not. So I'm sitting there like, this is not good. And all of a sudden, my backup finds me. So I get a whole bunch of narcotics detectives running in, screaming, yelling at the guy to call the dog off. The dog's just sitting there. Well, the dog was calm before, so the dog starts to growl at the cops, pointing the guns at him, yelling, and I'm sitting there on the side kind of between them. So I start inching back against the wall away from the dog, and I'm pointing my gun at the dog to get away. The dog does not get shot, so don't be worried about that. We wound up, they grab the guy, handcuff him. I get over, they pepper spray the dog. The dog runs back in the other room, but it's a small house, so everybody's starting to get this pepper spray in their eyes. So we're all sitting there starting to cough and choke. And then the guy, the officer that had the guy, the drug dealer, handcuffed, looks over at us. The guy runs out the front of the house handcuffed. And he's running so much, his shorts fall down. He falls, he rolls out of his shorts, he's in his underwear running down the street. So they have a canine officer out front, lets his dog go, gets a good bite on the back and the hamstring, and we catch the guy.
For ETV Magazine, I'm Madeline Diebler.
Something that is normally used to kill critters is now being used in an engineering class.
Snap, you could almost hear them taking off down the hallway. ETV Magazine reporter Akaya Schroeder went down to the engineering room, and here's what he found out.
Well, the kids, or our students, start off looking at simple machines, and because the mousetrap-powered vehicle is a series of simple machines, depending on how you design it, we're taking a look at mechanical advantage and discovering what gives us the best mechanical advantage, which is what simple machines do for us. They make life a little bit easier for the human experience. So
I'm enjoying it very much. It's really an interesting assignment, and it really causes you to think a lot, so I'm enjoying it.
I'm enjoying the assignment pretty well so far. It's very fun, it's very interesting, it's unusual.
Well, like trying to figure out how the mousetrap works, it kind of, if you change one thing, you have to change a bunch of other things to get it to work as well, so it's very challenging.
I think I'll get a fairly high grade. I don't know how he weights the assignments. I don't know what the grading scale is, though for our work and our testing, I think we'll do pretty well.
It's pretty much based on participation points, not really how well we do on the actual test. So I think an A.
Up next, we have a little something new for you. How did the fall sports season turn out?
Well, there's only one way to find out. Open your eyes real wide, turn the volume way up, send your parents out of the room. That's right, it's Ike Sports.
It's the time you've all been waiting for. Well, probably not, but whatever.
Shut up, Denton. It's time for Ike Sports. Welcome to the first edition of Ike Sports, the show about sports.
And Ike.
And also sports. I'm Trey Trudeau.
And I'm Denton Russell. We're going to kick things off with a sport where you kick the ball into a net.
You mean soccer?
Whatever you say, Trey. The soccer team has had a rough year, but it looks like things are turning around for our boys on the pitch.
We take it down to Mitchell, Illinois with the story.
We asked the team what their high points were for this season.
I think we had some really good games. We played well. We did good defense. I think chemistry was a really good thing. We really bonded as a team and did well and got along pretty well.
Our high points is probably just like every time we get a win, or even like we've lost a few close games. I know Andover Central, we really felt like we should have had that one, but I guess the high points would just be like every time we win.
We also asked the team what their goals were.
Keep improving, stay competitive, keep getting better touch, better passing, better finishing. And have fun. I mean, that's why we're all there to begin with, is to enjoy being out there and having fun and getting better together.
My goals this year were probably just to grow the team, get them better for the next seasons, because this year wasn't about me, this year was about them. And yes, I do think that I did achieve them, because this team is very young and they got a lot better through the course of the season from where they were at the beginning of the season. So I was impressed with them, and I'm glad that I could achieve that goal.
They told us how the underclassmen helped them this season.
They've helped us out a lot. Last year we had a lot of freshmen that played JV, and they improved a lot just from playing JV and then some summer work, things like that. And they helped us out a lot. And I think we're going to be pretty solid next year because we'll have a lot of juniors playing varsity.
I think it did in ways, but at the same time, it was good and bad. It was good because they were young, they got the experience they needed. I mean, it'll prepare them for future time in varsity, but it was also bad because of the lack of experience on varsity. Sometimes they would get lost or they would make dumb mistakes, but they would always bounce back, and they did pretty well.
For Ike Sports, I'm Mitch, Illinois.
It was absolutely beautiful, Mitch. Just beautiful.
One clap for Mitch.
Next up, we have another well-known sport, volleyball.
Hey, I did this one.
Yes, didn't we know? Want to introduce your story?
Sure. The volleyball team has had a pretty successful season this year, with their first ever tournament championship as well as their most wins in a season. I'll take you down to the court for more information on our Lady Tigers.
I asked the team what their expectations were for this year.
Expectations was winning state because I've played with these girls since freshman year, so we're pretty good.
I was hoping the team would gel, become a team, play as a unit, not just a bunch of individuals. And, that the wins would take care of themselves if we could do that.
We definitely wanted to make a run at state and have the potential to win a league title.
I also asked the team how they prepare for each game.
We don't necessarily prepare for each game as we do as every game. We just try to limit our mistakes, take care of what we do, and let that dictate what's going to happen in the end. If you spend too much time concentrating on your opponent, then you don't fix what you're doing wrong, and then your own errors end up shooting you in the foot.
We work really hard in practice. We focus. We put all of our effort into it, 100% all the time.
The team told me what the most memorable part of the season was.
Probably beating Andover Central this year because it was a really big game that we needed.
Probably the Andover Central one because they have some good girls and we played our best that game and we beat them.
For Ike Sports, I'm Denton Russell.
Whew! That was great, wasn't it, Trey?
It was pretty good, yeah.
I seriously think I'm the best at this.
Whatever, Denton. Let's move on to our next story.
All right, next up, we got the sport where you run and run and run some more.
It's cross country, Denton. They've had a great season and have set quite a few records for themselves. We take it down to Cameron Bradley for this report.
I asked what the team's motivation was for this year.
I believe our team's motivation is each other. Every day you go to practice and you know the guy next to you is hurting just as much as you are, but still doing the same thing you are.
The team's motivation is everyone at practice. We all just support each other and we're all there for each other. We push each other. We help each other get better. We race against each other in practice to try to make us better during the races.
I also asked the coach what the team's greatest achievement was for this year.
Our freshmen are running very well. We have the top girls are Sierra Brose and Hannah Jeffries. And Hannah's a freshman, Sierra's a junior. And they've been running extremely well all year. Along with, on the boys' side, it's senior Frank. He's probably the #1 man, followed real closely by Grant. They literally, kind of interchange. But they both are in contention for medals every week and in the top, 20, 15 runners at every race.
The runners then told me what they thought the best part of the season was.
The best part about this season has been the girls' team has all came together and we're like a family and we all support each other.
Best part about the season, I have to say, is Rimrock. With the Rimrock Classic, the atmosphere, the competition, everybody running there is just a lot of fun. Competition was high, just made for a great race.
For Ike Sports, I'm Cameron Bradley.
Wonderful, Cameron. Just wonderful.
Well, it looks like that's all the time we have for this edition of Ike Sports.
We hope to see you all next time.
High five, Denton.
High five, Trey.
You'll be able to see more of Ike Sports on our YouTube channel really soon. Our channel is I Like Ike Productions.
Hey Lisa, did you check out the fall play The Odd Couple? It had a twist.
I didn't get a chance to see that, but I heard it was pretty good. Let's go to reporter Tabor Rumsey to find out why this play was a little different.
I like to start the school year off with a comedy, and Neil Simon is pretty good for writing really good comedies, and he is the author of The Odd Couple. I think there is a male version that's the original Odd Couple, and then there's The Odd Couple, the female version. And I chose the female version just because we always have so many more females audition for shows than males. It plays about two women who, because they both divorced, end up becoming roommates. One is like a neat freak, and one is really a slob, a mess, and so it kind of just goes through all the turmoil and events that happen once they start living together and really kind of annoying each other.
I got Olive Madison, and she is one of the leads. The other is Linnea Risto, and she is Florence Unger, and together we are The Odd Couple.
I got Renee. I'm seeing a doctor, and she's very blunt. She says whatever's on her mind, and she's sort of kind of rude, just a little bit.
Students talk about what it's like to be on stage performing.
When I'm with a group, I'm good, but when I'm saying a big long paragraph of a quote, I'm like, oh goodness, how can I do this? But once you get around people, it's a lot of fun.
For ETV Magazine, I'm Tabor Rumsey.
Did any of you people out there in TV land put any suggestions in the Time to Chill box? Well, you still can. Come up to room 225 at any time to give your ideas to Mr. Diebler.
Well, apparently some of you did, because the Time to Chill crew went a little different way. Let's check it out.
Any more questions?
Yeah, I have two more for you.
All right.
So, the intro. Why is Mitch in the intro?
Because he's my boy. Mitchell Illinois all day, son. Sorry, but he didn't show up, so that's that.
Alright, my final question is, I guess, is the school ready for you?
The real Austin Tolly, are they ready for me? Well, I don't know, but it looks like I'm going to have to make you a believer too. I think that... What was that?
Yeah, I'm just out in Kansas for right now, just for a couple days, and then I'll be back to LA, girl. It's all good. Don't worry about it. I swear, I promise. Baby, you know I'm just talking to you.
Whoa.
I gotta go.
Not you again.
Sorry.
What you want this time?
Man, I need a place to stay.
Whoa.
I need a place to stay, man.
Whoa. That's going to cost you.
It's gonna cost me?
Yeah.
Good thing I just robbed a bank.
Whoa, son. Get out. That's Monopoly money. Man, get out of here, son. Get Monopoly money. You know. I don't even know why he's back, man.
I don't know either, man.
That last interview with him was a disgrace.
It was. I'm just glad that he's gone.
Yeah. He tried to give me some fake Monopoly money. I don't understand.
But yeah, I know. I hope he never comes back.
He will be back, I can tell.
It's almost like I can feel him right now.
Oh my God. Not again, he's back. Lock all the doors.
We locked all the doors.
Yeah.
Hey man, that's my dog.
Huh?
He's crying right now.
Hey baby, happy birthday.
Huh?
Happy birthday. I'll be back to Hawaii in 2 days.
What?
Yeah, just for you, baby.
That's it, that's enough.
Yes, I got you.
Give me that dog.
No.
Give me that dog.
Hey, this is for my girl. Don't touch.
Give me that dog.
No.
Give me that.
No. Hey, man. Hey, he's got my chain.
Yeah, all right, that's it, man. Son, you gotta go.
No.
You gotta go, son.
Wow.
Here's the door. Don't let it hit you on the way out, son.
No.
There you go.
So, what about fish? You like that? I know how you Hawaiian girls like fish and all. Yeah. I can just put one in my bag real quick. Yeah, I'm coming. I swear.
Oh, you're still here? You're still here? Oh, heck no.
Man, that was my girl, and you broke my phone like that? What's wrong with you?
Whoa, man.
What's wrong?
Whoa.
Huh?
Calm down, man.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Hey baby. Yeah, so some stuff kind of happened and like I don't have your fish anymore and I need you to send me some money.
Well, that's it for the second edition of ETV Magazine. I'm Demarion Fuentes.
And I'm Melissa McGaffin. From all of us at ETV Magazine and I Like Ike Productions, I'll see you later.
See ya.
Oh.